things, and then put it back together and said, off you go.
Wow.
Yeah, it is a wow.
I get that, but oh well. It's
Angels.
really
Have you had any voices in your head? You said, my children. every comment and every encouragement, you understand that because you're like, please. Let's do it.
Okay.
Anything could happen.
All right. Well, welcome everyone. We said we were going to do interviews, and I did that one with Kristen, and now here I am with Brydie. Brydie, why don't you tell us a little bit about yourself? Who are you? Where do you live? What do you do? That sort of thing, if you would, please.
Hey guys, I'm Brydie. You are all amazing, and thank you so much. I want to give you a big hug. I live in New Zealand in a little place called Waitomo Caves. When there were tourists, that was a big place for tourists to go. Now there is no one. My husband and I run a photography company. We have 2 little boys, 7 and 5. And I get up at 4:45 in the morning and hang out with you guys. And then by about 7:30, it's all over and I have to make jam sandwiches for the rest of the day.
All right. Well, fair enough. But tell us, what's your main interest?
I'm a writer.
Yeah.
Words just come. They have always come my whole life. It's like there's someone standing right here who passes me something and says, when you write that down, you get some more. And so that is beautiful. And they're really pushy sometimes. And I just want to help people with the words. And through the last couple of months, I've come to understand that probably it's just another name for channeling. And I just have been putting puzzle pieces together with the help of all you guys and loving it.
All right. Well, we've really enjoyed your writing. So, or I have anyway. I can't speak for everyone, of course. But is there some interesting fact that we don't know already about you that you probably wouldn't share with other people that you could share with us just so that we can feel like we know you that much better?
I have lots of interesting facts. Kristen was interested in the fact, I've just been interviewed by Kristen, well, rearranged. She liked the fact that I'd taught in South Korea for 2 years, but I'd tell people that. What's something I wouldn't tell people? Okay, here's a good one. I have had the luck of being able to travel to different places around the world, and in some places that I've never visited before, as me, I've known where to go. And so one of the greatest ones was when I was in Rome. I was only in Rome for a couple of days, and I was walking along, and we're like, oh, no, we go right here. I know, we just go around the corner, and that's where it's going to be. So every so often, I have these little moments of knowing that I've been somewhere before, or little flash forwards or back. So that is really cool.
I love that. I used to be able to do that when I was in my 20s. I would go to strange cities and I'd know how to get to where I'm supposed to go. And we didn't have cell phones with navigation or anything like that. I would just, so I know exactly what you're talking about. And that is so cool. That's such a great skill.
Do you also have a very good sense of direction, David? Do you know, if I'm facing north, I know where the sun is and that as well?
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah, cool, awesome.
Okay, well, so tell us about any breakthroughs that you've had since you joined the group and started the class. Now, and they can be directly related or just happened coincidentally in your life, anything that comes to mind.
I think the main thing is a sense of commonality. Like, we live in the middle of nowhere. It's a 3,500 acre sheep station, and the farmer's very nice and his wife's very nice. And then if you go 4 kilometers down the road, we live on a gravel road, so that takes about 10 minutes. They're very nice as well. You can't sit down and say, tell me about angels. Have you had any voices in your head recently? You can go and talk about the price of sheep or stuff like that. And so it's really hard to meet people in this very sparsely populated area that you can just bare your soul to. And so to be able to do that for me is the hugest gift. And then when everyone's on a different level is amazing as well, because I feel like, oh, I've got this little bit. And then someone comes in like you, and suddenly you're like, oh, wow, there's so much more to learn there. So it's constant, the constant inspiration is amazing for me.
All right. And what are you trying to accomplish next? What do you see for yourself in the next year or so?
I've got a book that is with the publisher right now. So I'm expecting the publisher will say, that is amazing, I'm going to publish it. And it will be a bestseller. And I will be jumping up and down on the internet telling you all about it. Secretly, I'd actually really love to publish the poetry, which is like just ripping your heart out and putting it on a plate. Yeah, that's hard out stuff. So that would be amazing. I don't know. I'm eager to see where it goes. It's just going to unfold beautifully, I can tell.
Okay, well, I think the poetry needs to find its way out because that's just amazing stuff. So what's getting in your way? Or did Kristen take care of that for you?
My children. Am I allowed to say that?
Sure, why not? I can relate to that as well.
What's getting in my way? No, I think Kristen took care of that. Everything is going to be smooth sailing from now on.
Wow. Okay, I need to talk to Kristen. We didn't get that far.
Wow, you totally need to talk to Kristen. Am I allowed to ask you a question?
Oh, sure.
How does it feel in this position of you're leading us, David, in the most amazing and wonderful way? How does that feel?
Well, I feel like I'm lost most of the time, so it probably doesn't feel like really inspirational or anything. It's just like what I'm struggling now with is I'm kind of run into some stuff that is, so weird. I'm afraid to publish it. So we'll see where that goes.
We're all with you on the weirdness. Like everyone's like, yep, cool, we're in.
No, I know, but this takes it to a new level.
It's exciting. It's really exciting.
Okay. I'm trying to warm up to that. Anyway,
can you talk to anyone? No, I'm asking you a question. Can you talk to anyone in your real world about this, about the people you see every day?
Well, that's part of my reluctance because, there's like some of them that if it did get back to, I mean, there's like a church that I go to with my wife and, and they're always thinking that you're talking to devils and things like that. And, so I just don't want to like stir up a lot of unnecessary controversy and that sort of thing. So that's part of it. But what might be getting in your way with well, we already covered that. So how can the group help with your endeavors coming up?
Do you know what? Everyone is helping all the time. Like the different perspectives and the different teachings from their own guides all contribute to everyone's evolution, I guess is the word. And so that every comment and every encouragement, you understand that because you're like, please tell me you're there. Tell me I'm awesome. You are awesome. So the group is fantastic. I'm so grateful for the community. And sometimes I can feel it. You can feel the light and you can feel the connections. And that is really special.
Okay, great. Well, do you have any a thought or any advice that you'd like to leave with the group? Some, wisdom that you can share with us or any parting remarks?
I think to anyone who feels hesitant about posting, I don't think you need to feel those feelings. Like every single thing that comes up has its own value. And also maybe not to every person at every time. I think Bernadette has talked about posting something that was channeled weeks ago and just accepting, oh, now is the right time. And then when there's lots of different things coming through on different days, the thing that you're supposed to find is the thing that turns up in your feed. That's what I hold on to anyway.
Okay, great. Well, I just want to thank you so much for doing this, taking a few minutes to let us get to know you better, and hopefully you feel more in touch with us. I certainly feel more in touch with you. So it's just so great to meet you over the internet. It's amazing the things we can do.
world. It's incredible. For people who are old enough to remember another world, yeah, it's just, isn't it amazing?
I don't even know what a sheep station is.
It might be a ranch. It could be a ranch.
Okay,
You probably
I know what
had
a
some in
ranch is.
Montana. Yeah, it's where the hills go like this, and they have about 5 sheep for every paddock because, yeah.
All right.
I'll send you some pictures. How's that?
Okay, sounds good. Hey, thanks,
Thank
thanks
you so
again,
much, David.
and wave goodbye to everyone.
See you later, guys. Thank you.